Hello guys, welcome to my live section. So what are you guys up to today? Good morning guys. Welcome to my live section. So let's see what the market have for us this morning. Let's see what the market have for us this morning. The current market condition is not that friendly. You can see price spiking up, down. Too many fundamental pushing price. So the spikes on price moving ups and down, it's not that friendly this period. So let's be caution and always apply proper risk management to our trade plan. Serious risk management this period, and also stick to your trade plan, because currently now with this current market condition, if you don't stick to your trade plan, we easily close your trade. Your good trade plan, you usually close it because of market spikes and others. So always stick to your trade plan. This is the right time to stick to your trade plan, because after the spikes, the market will see go to that particular direction. After the spikes, the market will see go that your direction. So those fundamentals only last for just few periods in this market. They can last for 4 hours, 2 hours. Then the next thing you see, the market will start to go to that major direction where the market is supposed to go, where the higher time frame said the market will go. So that's why I will encourage you to stick to your trading plan, which is very important. Don't deviate even if you see this unnecessary fluctuation this period. Just stick to your trading plan and always give your stop loss good room for price to breathe. So that's just the fact about the current market condition. The current market condition currently now is very bad. If you don't know how to trade now, you'll be in fucking mess. You'll be in mess. So it's not encouraging to trade with this current high volatility without proper planning, without proper trade plan and risk management. So let's start with today's class. So let's go. Let's start with our analysis. What are we expecting for today on the weekly time frame on the British pounds USD? We still have price on the sideways trend. You can see we still have price inside this box. So long we have price inside this box, we need a clear break above, or we need the clear break below for us to see a major movement for the pounds USD. So for now, for pounds USD, we are still currently on the sideways trend. So we don't have a clear direction for the pounds USD. So we have to stay cautious and wait for that better movement for the pounds USD. So let's look at what the euro is actually saying now. Euro USD on the daily time frame, on the weekly time frame, you can clearly see we are also on a range. You're also on this range. So long we are on a range on the Euro USD, we don't have clear direction too. We need a break above, we also need a break below for us to get that clear direction for market movement. So for now, Euro USD still don't have a clear direction. Also, we don't have a clear direction for Euro USD. So it's all about being consistent, sticking to your trade plan. Once you don't see any clear direction on any pair you are trading, just let that pair go, look for other pair. The market is full with opportunities. Always take advantage of the reliable opportunity you have in the market. So avoid trading unnecessary trade that is not in your trade plan. Avoid trading unnecessary trade that is not in your trade plan, and always stick to your trade plan. So the current market condition will teach you the lesson to stick to your trade plan. So let's look at other currency. Let's look at the DSY, which is the dollar index. The DSY, which is dollar index, also have the same structure. Also, you can see we have the sideways structures. We don't have a clear direction for making decision on this pair. You can see we don't have a clear direction yet. So we have to wait. For price to give us clear direction on the dollar index. Also, you can see we have consolidation price still having range structure. We can see we still have this range structure. So all these are bad sign. Still have this range structure. So let's just expect a proper break. So now let's expect a proper break. So if you see a break above, you start looking for possible buy. You see a break below, you start looking for possible sell. So for now, we don't have a clear direction yet. For now, if you watch my weekly forex analysis, I usually drop weekly forex analysis weekly. We discuss about this particular zone, but we said we need price to clear above this zone before we can start looking for any push to this resistance. So long price remain on this zone, don't expect any move yet. So the SY still remain on a range. We need a clear price above that level. If not, don't expect any move. We need a clear price above that level. If not, don't expect any move until price clears above that particular level before we can start looking for any possible strong buy. So we need a clear price above that particular area before we make any decision. Okay, so let's look at the Australia USD. So what are we expecting from the Australia USD? You can clearly see from our current market now on the weekly time frame. The current market on the weekly time frame, we can clearly see we have price rejecting from this resistance area. It's just a reversal trend. We need price to drop back to these support areas on the weekly. So for now, we have to be patient and wait for price to come back to these support areas before making any further decision. Once we see price on this area, if price break this area, we'll see more down, but if price fail to break it, we might see price pushing back to the top again. So these are my strong zones I'm expecting price to react to. These are my strong zones I'm expecting price to react to before any further move. Once we see price, we still need price, because price is coming from the upper band of my zone now. So we need price to still come back to these areas before we make any possible decision for buy. Then, but we see a break of these areas, this might trigger more sell. So for Australia, we are expecting price to continue to push lower on Australia. So our scenario for buy on Australia still stand. We are still expecting price to push lower on the Australia USD. So that will be our scenario for the Australia USD. So Australia USD still showing a sign of reversal. So we expect price to continue to push lower to this level before start looking for any possible buying opportunity. So long we have good interest in selling the Australia, let's look at the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, you can clearly see that the Australia is already building up the sign of reversal trend already on Australia. You can see the structure is starting to form, starting to building up in Australia. You can see our structure is started to building up for the sell, which is now price is creating this higher high. Then we can see lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. So this is a sign that we expect Australia to still push lower. We expect more drop on the Australia USD. So we expect price to continue to push lower on Australia USD. So let's drop down to the 4-hour time frame. Let's look at more clearer structure. So Australia USD is also a good sell opportunity for Australia USD. Australia is a good selling opportunity for the Australia. Stop loss above this level, then target around this area. So this is a good area for the Australia USD. This is a good area for the Australia USD. So expect price to continue to push lower on the Australia USD. So we're expecting price to drop this week on Australia USD. Expect price to drop. Expect your price to drop this week. So long the weekly time frame is showing a reversal trend and the daily and the 4 hours have a downtrend structure, we have to take advantage of that to sell the Australia USD. Let's look at the profit target. If we are putting our stop loss at this area with our 54 pips stop loss, with our target of 138 as the target, which is a good one. So let's see how this trade goes in weeks. Let's see how this trade will go. Let's see how this trade will go. Let's see how this trade goes. If you are not joining us, don't forget to like this channel and then subscribe. So let's proceed. The Australia is one of the good pair we expected to trade this week. So give Australia your attention. Look out for selling opportunity on the Australia. Look out for your selling opportunity on the Australia. Look out for your selling opportunity on the Australia. So let's look at USDJPY. USDJPY still have bullish momentum. You can see the USDJPY still have strong bullish momentum for buy. You can see we have lower low, then higher low, then higher low, then higher low, and higher low. So this series of higher lows are indication for bullish momentum for the USDJPY. So long we have this strong bullish momentum, we expect price to keep pushing higher for the USDJPY. So we can't trade against what our higher time frame is already saying. The higher time frame is giving us a bullish momentum for buying opportunity. The long price giving us a bullish momentum for buying opportunity. We have to look for more of the buying. Look for more of the buying. So look for more of the buying, because our current structure, you can see we have the uptrend structure. Then you can also see we have price rejecting from this strong support area, these support areas. You can see price rejecting from these strong support areas. So these are signs of bullish movement for the USDJPY. We are still expecting price to move to this resistance area. We are expecting price to move to this resistance area for the USDJPY. We have to stick to our trade plan. So we are still expecting more buys on the USDJPY. We're expecting more buys on the USDJPY. So let's look at gold. Let's look at gold on the weekly time frame. So the gold on the weekly time frame, you can clearly see that we are currently on a support area. We also have price on this support area. So but let's look at the weekly of the gold USD. Let's look at the weekly of the gold. The weekly is still pointing downtrend, and we can also see that we also have a resistance in this area. So gold need a break, need a close of price above this area for us to start looking for buy. We need close above this area, we start looking for strong buys. So for now, we will still remain neutral until we see clear direction, because while we remain neutral, we can see a fresh trend is about to build up for the gold. You can see we have this lower low, series of lower highs. So these are sign of bearish trend building up for gold, which might push gold to these support areas. So you might see a sell from gold to this area. So look out for more of the sell from that level for gold. So let's look at the daily chart of the gold. So long we have that positive price to sell. You can see from the daily time frame, we still have resistance here also. Have a resistance here also. Then what do you expect from gold now? We need gold. We need gold to drop to break this level. We expect to retest. You can still see more sell. So we expect price to drop to these areas. These are the areas we are expecting price to drop to for gold. So these are the areas we are expecting price to drop to. These are the areas we are expecting price to drop to. Let's look at the 4-hour chart of the gold. You can see for the 4-hour chart for gold, we still have a downtrend structure, but we have an inner structure still there, which is, you can see we have this lower highs, lower low, higher low. You can have this lower high and this lower high. So we need a break. We need a break low. We test more sell. That's what the 4-hour chart is saying already. We need a break, retest, then more sell. So we can't take any trade until we see the break of this lower high, this particular structure. We need the break of that low, this higher low, for us to sell. For us to sell the good. Once we see the break, we start looking for that sell opportunity. Once we see our break, we start looking for that sell opportunity on gold. Once we see the break, we start looking for sell opportunity. So if you are just joining us, don't forget to like and subscribe. So we are just dropping what we are expecting for gold today. So we expect price to keep going down, but we need a break of price below this level. Then we expect a retest before we start looking for any sell opportunity, because currently we have a downtrend. We have a downtrend. We have a downtrend. We have a lower low and higher low, but we need a clear price below this higher low. Then we can start looking for the sell. So our scenario for gold today still remain on the sell. Once we can see a clear price below that level, then we can start looking for any possible sell on the gold. So expect price to drop from that particular area after we see the break. Once we get the break, we start looking for the sell opportunity on gold. Once we get the break, we start looking for the sell opportunity on the gold. So let's look at other pairs, other major pairs. Let's look at the BTCUSD. Let's look at the BTCUSD. Let's look at the BTCUSD. BTCUSD on the weekly time frame, we have a major structural break on the BTCUSD, which might send the BTCUSD month down. But we also have an inner structure that might also push price back up. So what are we expecting for the BTC on the weekly time frame? We can clearly see we have this lower low, higher low, then we have this price. We need price to come back because we have a support at this area. We have price break above these areas, so this is a sign of shift of price to move back to this resistance area before we start looking for further sell for the BTC. So for now, we expect a reversal trend for price to this zone before any further sell. Price might also get to this zone before any further sell from these areas. Then we can start looking for possible sell for BTC. So let's look at the daily time frame of BTC. So on the daily time frame, you can clearly see that we have higher high, lower highs, and lower highs. So we have a lower low. So we need the price to form to break above this level, then wait to retest, then we expect price to move to this level. So we expect price to give us this information before start looking for possible buys on the BTC. Let's look at the lower time frame, the 4-hour chart, if there's any possible early entries or buys on the BTC USD. So on the 4-hour chart, you can clearly see we have price. See how price creating series of lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. So we need a break for the 4-hour chart. We need a break of this high, major structural break. We expect a retest and start looking for buy. So you can see that the 4 hours and the daily are still pointing the same direction. So let's I'll be right back. I will be right back. So guys, I'm back. I'm right back. So the market is still moving as planned. You can see we are still moving as planned. All right, guys. So let's expect price to keep pushing lower on the trailer. So let's continue with our analysis. Let's look at our next pair, which is the so we are back. Sorry for the breaking transmission. So I'm planning my marriage. That's why we have so many call activities, so that's why. So let's continue to analysis. So we expect price on the US30 to keep pushing higher. Let's start from the weekly time frame. You can see from my weekly time frame, if you watch my previous analysis, I usually do weekly Forex analysis. You can watch it in my profile. I said that we still expect the US30 to keep buying because price closed on this major support area, which push price to its next resistance area. So this is a sign that we expect more of the buy for the US30. So long the US30 is indicating more of buy, we expect price to continue to push higher for the US30. Now, so let's drop it down to the 4-hour chart, the daily chart before the 4-hour chart. On my daily chart, you can clearly see we have strong bullish momentum already on the US30. You can see we have series of higher lows, which indicates strong bullish momentum for the US30, for us to keep buying the US30 to the top. So let's look at the 4-hour chart time frame. So on the 4-hour chart time frame, we can clearly see that we also have strong uptrend momentum. We have strong bullish momentum. We have this lower low and a series of higher lows and higher lows. So these are strong bullish momentum for the US30. So we expect price to keep pushing higher for the US30. Expect more buys from the US30. Expect more buys on the US30 because we still have price pushing higher for the US30. So let's look at New Zealand USD. New Zealand USD. Let's start our analysis from the weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame, you can clearly see we have these highs, these equal highs. Then we have these lower lows and higher lows. Then we now have this higher low, then this lower highs, which push price in consolidation. So for us to see any possible movement, we need the price at break above the test. You can see further buy. For possible selling opportunity, we need the price to break below. You can possibly look for further sell. So currently we don't have a clear direction on the New Zealand USD. So let's look at USDCAD. Let's look at the USDCAD. If you are not joining us, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. So you can also drop your location on the chat. Drop your location on the chat. So let's continue with the USDCAD analysis. So on my USDCAD weekly time frame, we can clearly see we have this price break above this high, which push this lower low. Then we can see higher low, then higher low. Then we now have a break of this level, which creates this higher high. Then we now have price creating lower highs, then this higher high, lower highs, higher high. So these are signs that the card is not that this from these areas, card still not that clear yet, because the previous structure for card, which is from these areas, still remain on the bullish. Because we want to see a break of this area, this is a sign of card still remain on the bullish. Then for us to see bearish, we need a break below these areas. If we can see a break below this area, we can start looking for sell. But for now, the card still remain on a bullish for the major structure, while the inner structure still remain on the sideways trend. So what do we expect for card? If we can see any possible movement of card, we need the break of this high, then we retest, then we can still further buy for CAD to the top, because the major structure for CAD remain bullish. We still have bullish for the CAD USD. Our major structure remain bullish on the CAD USD. That's our major structure remain bullish on the CAD USD. So we need a break for us to look for further buy on the CAD USD. We need a break of this high, which is we expect price to break this high, then we wait for a test. You can see further buy for the USD CAD. So let's look at our next pair. Let's look at the USD CHF. USD CHF. So USD CHF on the weekly time frame, you can see we have strong downtrend, but price started to shift direction. I see we have this strong we have series of lower highs, lower highs. So then we have this lower lows and higher lows. So we need a break of this high for us to start looking for buy. We need a break below this level, start looking for sell. So for now, price not that clear. Price not that clear for now. We have a clear direction for now. Don't have a clear direction for now on the USD CHF. Let's look at New Zealand USD. New Zealand USD. So one trader yesterday asked me to analyze the USD, the Euro New Zealand for him, and we did a great analysis on that Euro New Zealand, and you can see that the analysis was perfect. You can see that price really dropped as expected to that particular direction yesterday. That's a good one. So what we expect on the New Zealand USD today? Now we expect price to keep pushing lower on the New Zealand USD, which shows we have price creating this higher high, lower high, then a lower high. Now, so long we have this series of lower highs, this is a sign of price pushing for downtrend. You can see this is a sign of price pushing forward downtrend, because we already have a break of this level. So this is a sign of price pushing lower for the US, the New Zealand, the Euro New Zealand, which is we expect price to drop to this support area, and a break of this support might trigger more sell. This might trigger more sell. You can see price break this support. Any break of price below this support might trigger more sell. So once we see the break, we can start looking for more sell. Start looking for more sell. So the weekly time frame is already indicating a downtrend. The weekly is already indicating a downtrend for the Euro New Zealand. So let's look at the daily time frame. I will only analyze price with clear direction. So let's look at the daily time frame. You can see on the daily time frame also, you can see we have good structure also building up. You can see we have higher highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, and lower highs. This is good structure building up for the New Zealand USD. So long with this particular structure is building up, we still expect price to keep buying to keep selling on the Euro New Zealand. So long this particular structure still remain on a downtrend weekly and the delayed daily, so we expect more of the sell on the New Zealand USD. So this is a patient pair. If you are trading this particular pair, you have to be patient to expect more of sell for New Zealand USD. Expect more of sell on New Zealand USD. Expect more of sell. So let's look at the 4-hour time frame. So on the 4-hour time frame, we can clearly see that price created this higher high, then a lower highs, then a lower high. So these are signs of bearish trend for the New Zealand USD. From the areas I indicate the sell opportunity for that viewer yesterday, I gave him the signal, the entry from. I gave him the entry from this level. I said if you sell from this area with our stop loss above these areas, then we can be targeting the next weekly level, which is this weekly level. This is the weekly level we are supposed to target, and the trade is already doing well. So the trade is already doing well. So we still expect more of that, of the New Zealand to keep dropping. Expect more of the New Zealand to keep dropping. If you are just joining us, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, so that once we are live, you get direct notification that we are live, then you can join. So we still expect the New Zealand USD to keep dropping. Expect more dropping on the New Zealand USD, because the weekly, the daily, the 4 hours are all in the same direction. So long we have such information, you should keep selling the New Zealand USD. You just keep selling. Expect more sell on the New Zealand USD, because we have good selling structures, good selling opportunity on the New Zealand USD. So that you are trading this particular pair, you have to be patient and ready to go trade. So expect more sell on the New Zealand USD. This particular sell might take up to like 2 weeks to 3 weeks. It might take up to 2 weeks. So let's look at another pair, which is the British pounds Australia. Let's start analysis from the weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame, we can clearly see we have massive structure for sell opportunity on the British pounds Australia. We can see we have this higher high and a series of lower highs. So this series of lower highs is already a sign of strong bearish trend for the British pounds Australia. But so long we have this strong bearish trend for the pounds Australia, we don't need to just jump in. We need a specific levels we can start looking for that possible sell. So for that, we need price to come to these areas, which is this level, then we can start looking for possible sell for this area. So once we see price close on this level, then we start looking for our possible sell. So this will be a good area for sell because we have this downtrend. So once we see price on this level, start looking for sell. So expect price to close on this area before make any decision. Expect price to close on that area before make any decision. So let's look at another pair, because this one is not clear yet. Once you see the close on that level, before start make any decision. So let's look at Euro AUD. Euro AUD still have downtrend structure. You can see we still have a downtrend structure. You can see we have a downtrend structure for Euro AUD. So expect price to keep pushing lower on the Euro AUD. Expect more sales on the Euro AUD. Expect more sales. Expect price to keep pushing lower on the Euro AUD, because the structure already is already printing that downtrend structure. We are already printing that downtrend structures. We are already printing downtrend structures. Lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. We are already printing downtrend structures already. Already printing downtrend structures already. Currently we are on the support areas. We need price to come back to a good resistance areas for us to start looking for that sell again. So if you are not joining us, don't forget to like and subscribe. And all our analysis are swing trading analysis. Expect more sales, and we also got good trade ideas that give good result also. So subscribe and stick to the winning team. We are the winning team. We are always giving good results. If you are joining my analysis, you know that all my analysis are always accurate. So stick to the plan. So subscribe and keep following. So what we expect now, we expect price to come to a good resistance. We have a resistance at this area. So we expect price to come to this zone area. Then if price close on this level, you can start looking for sell. But if price break this level, start looking for sell. But if price break this high, you start price. It means that price want to change direction to uptrend. So we expect price to keep dropping if we see a close on this zone and this zone. So that is what we are expecting from that particular area. So once we have a clear direction, before we go down to 4-hour chart, but we don't have a clear direction, we remain on the weekly time frame. So let's look at the next one, which is the card, the Great British Pounds card. Great British Pounds card. The Great British Pounds card. Great British Pounds card still have sideways trend. You can see we don't have a clear picture of what the market is saying already. We have a sideways trend. Sideways trend. You can see we have a sideways trend. So long we have this sideways trend. If you are not joining us, don't forget to like and subscribe and join the winning team. We are the winning team. Our analysis are always perfect and accurate. So we have price on a range on the pounds card. So we need a clear movement. So we don't have a clear movement on this particular one. So we need a clear movement on the pounds card. So let's look at. I always prefer trading market with good structure because I value my capital. If you value your capital, you trade market with clean slate structure, very plain, good structures. That is what gives you money. You don't trade everything you see in the market because you want to trade, because you want to trade. No, go for good structures, market that will give you good returns. Once you value your capital, the market will respect you. Trust me, that's just the fact about this forex market. Once you value your capital, the market will respect you, and you see your profit consistently. You see your money consistently. So let's look at the Euro card. Euro card already, you can see we have good structure here. You can see we have series of lower highs. We have higher high, series of lower highs, series of lower highs, series of lower highs, which shows we expect price to drop to this support level. You can see we have good clean structure now. Now we can now go to our lower time frames. So we have this clean structure now. So let's go to the lower time frame. which is the daily. Let's start with the daily for the 4-hour chart. So on the daily now, we can see we have also a good levels on the daily. We have a good level. You can see from the weekly time frame. Let's go back to the time frame. You can see from this weekly time frame we have a resistance at this area, which the price is rejected from. Now we have to follow the flow of the market. Now we can also see that price has created a new levels, which is price also responding to now. So long we have this flow, our job now is to look out for more sell, which is we expect price to keep dropping. You can see, let's look at the trend on the daily. You can see we have this higher high, lower highs and lower highs. Then we expect price to keep dropping. Let's look at the 4-hour time frame. But before we look at the 4-hour, before we can see heavy drop, we might see a break of this area for the massive drop to the target. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame for the entries. You can see from the 4-hour time frame we are on track. We have this setup already with our stop loss at this area already. So it's a good setup with the target on that weekly level. We expect the target to be this weekly level. So this is a swing trade plan. If you are the type that loves swing trading, you enjoy trading with me. So this is a swing trade plan. So expect price to drop from this area. Expect dropping from this area. This is a massive sell coming for this particular pair. Massive sell coming. Massive sell coming. Massive. We're expecting a massive sell. Massive sell. So take advantage of this. This is a good one. Let's take advantage of this. So let's look at another trade. Plus, I see that the EURUSD is really a good one for us to sell. EURUSD is a good one. If you are looking for a good trade, this EURUSD is a good trade to embark on now. If you are looking for a good trade, I'm good. And you? I'm good. So where are you joining us from? Where are you joining us from? Where are you joining us from? Your location, please. If you are just joining, don't forget to subscribe and like the live. So we expect more good sell from the USDCAD. Expect more good sell. Expect more good sell from the USDCAD. USDCAD is a good one for sell. Take advantage of it. That's a good one for sell on the USDCAD. A good one. So take advantage of that on the USDCAD. So take advantage of that on the USDCAD. Expect price to keep pushing lower on the USDCAD. Expect price to keep pushing lower. Expect more price to keep pushing lower on the USDCAD. So let's look at our next pair. We have the Euro. We have the Euro JPY. Euro JPY is also a nice pair to trade, but the current structure is telling us uptrend. but price pointing on the resistance. So we have this series of higher lows, then higher lows and higher lows, higher lows. So this is pointing price to push more higher to this resistance area. So price push pointing to go higher to that resistance area. So we can't just trade that. Let's go to, so long you have that bullish move, expect price to still push higher, but let's go to the daily time frame. So on my daily time frame, you can see we have price on the resistance, and we have series of lower highs. We have lower highs, and a lower highs, lower highs. So these are signs that price will keep pushing lower to this support. Then price fit to break that support, you can start looking for buys. So for now, we need a clear support structure from both sides, which is the weekly, the daily must support the buys. So long the weeklies and the dailies are not supporting the buys, you have to leave that. It's not that okay to trade. That is the reason you have to trade multiple pairs, clear multiple pairs. You have to value your hard-earned money. Value your money. If you value your money, the market will respect you. Value your hard-earned money. You don't need to give your money to this market. The market don't pity anybody. Value your hard-earned money. So let's look at another pair, which is the pounds JPY. Pound JPY still have strong bullish momentum. We can see we have series of higher lows, then higher lows, then higher lows, and higher lows. So long we have this series of higher lows, this is sign of more bullish trend for the pounds JPY. So we're expecting price to move to these areas. So the weekly time frame is already pointing the bullish. So let's mark the areas. Then let's look at the daily time frame to see if we have strong synergy. So on the daily time frame now, we can see we still have higher highs, lower highs. So for us to buy, for price to support the synergy, we need a break of this level. And we'll test, then we can start looking for possible buy to the top. So for now, we don't have a clear direction yet. So until we see a clear direction, so this will be on my watch list. The EURUSDJPY and pounds JPY will be on my watch list for possible buys. So let's look at the next one. Let's look at the weekly time frame, which is the pounds New Zealand. Pounds New Zealand, you can clearly see we don't have a clear structure yet. We have a ranging market condition. So we don't trade ranging market condition. We look out for clear structures. We look out for clearer structures. We don't trade ranging market condition. If you are trading ranging market condition, don't expect to make money from this market. Always wait for clear direction. That's why if you watch my analysis, I always give clear direction. Always wait for clear direction. Don't trade ranging market. Ranging market are deadly to your finance, to your trading capital. Avoid trading ranging market. So once you can avoid that, you are good to go. Avoid trading ranging markets, so they are not that clear for. So I don't encourage traders trading ranging markets because it's easy for you to lose your money to the market. It's very easy to lose your money to the market. So if you are trading ranging market, avoid it. Always look up clear direction. Price with clear direction. Always look up price with clear direction. So let's look at another pair, because this one is not that clear. Let's look at the let's look at the okay. So let's look at the CADJPY. CADJPY is started to building some sign of change of trend already. So what do we expect from the CADJPY? CADJPY, you can see from the structure here, we have lower low and a series of higher low, then higher low, then higher low, and higher low. Then we now have this double top, higher highs and higher highs. It's the sign of reversal for the CAD USD. So what do we expect now? We expect price to drop to this support level. Then a break of that support level might trigger more sell for the CADJPY. So we expect a break before we see the sell. So we are just trading and currently expecting price to drop to this level. So we are just expecting a reversal trend on that particular pair. We are just trading reversal price, which is we expect price to drop to this level. So let's look at the daily time frame. So my daily time frame, you can clearly see that we have series of lower highs already. We have higher highs, lower highs, and lower highs, which indicates we're expecting price to drop to this level. The price fail, you might see back. This price break, you might see further sell. So that's what we're expecting for the CADJPY. Let's look at the 4-hour time frame if we can get any possible entries. So on the 4-hour time frame, the market is not that clear. We don't have a clear pictures for sales. No clear pictures for sales on the 4-hour time frame. We need a clear break of these areas before retest and sell. So what we are seeing on the 4-hour chart, the candlestick are not healthy. So this candlestick are not healthy to trade on the 4-hour chart. Let's look at the next pair. New Zealand JPY. New Zealand JPY still remain bullish. You can see we have strong bullish momentum. We have lower low and a series of higher lows, and higher lows. So expect more buys from the New Zealand JPY. Expect more buys. Expect more buys on the New Zealand JPY. Let's look at the daily time frame. On the daily, you can see we have lower high and lower high. So we need a break of this high for us to start looking for the buys. So we need a break of that level to start looking for the buys. So let's look at the next pair. So we have the Euro bounce. Euro bounce splitting higher highs, lower highs, and lower highs. But we need a major break of this level before we start looking for the major sell. Once we see the major break, we start looking for the major sell. So expect price to move to these levels. Expect price to drop to this level. Then if you can see price break this level on the weekly, we will look out for more sell. But if price fail, we look out for the buys. So let's look at on the daily. We are pointing on the range on the daily. The daily is already ranging. The daily is ranging. So we don't have clear direction on the daily because it's ranging. So let's look. That is for the pairs. So let's look at the pairs we pick for our sales and buys. You can see that The Australia we pick for sales is doing well. EURUSD also pick that for sales, is also doing well. So for these EURUSD entries, we still have on the 4-hour time frame, we still have some levels we need to let go before the major sell. So on the 4-hour time frame, we need the break of this level before we see the major sell. So wait for break of that level, then we'll start looking for the major sell on the 4-hour time frame. But the daily can also give us its own signal of any of the put. Once we have our signal, we'll start looking for the sells. So it's time for price to keep dropping. So expect more sell condition. So if you expect more sell, expect more sell. Expect more price to sell to the down. So we're expecting more sell for the Australia. Expect more sell for the Australia. So if you're just joining us, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. We always give clear analysis. We always give clear analysis. Our analysis are always accurate. So do well to subscribe to this channel, which is the winning team. Join the winning team. Do well to subscribe. Do well to subscribe. So the only thing we can bank on now, we can bank on the Australia USD for sale. Just look at the New Zealand, Euro New Zealand. Yeah, we're also banking on Euro New Zealand for sale also. Banking on both pairs for sale. So we are banking on more sell on Australia and Euro New Zealand. They're banking on more sales expect price to keep pushing lower. So do well to like and subscribe. Do well to like and subscribe to this channel. Do well to like and subscribe. So we expect more sell on the Australia, which is one of our best trade for now. Australia is more sell. Expect more sell from the Australia. One of our best setup for now. So we require patience to hold this trade to the target. Expect more sell from the Australia. So if you have any question, you want to analyze any pair for you, you can drop that in the chat box. I'm always available for that for you. Let's keep the life moving. Let's do it. Let's see what we achieve from Australia today. Just keep it moving. Let's keep the life moving. Let's keep the life moving. We also have an issue of price breaking these three levels. It shows that we expect price to break below that level because that's so this is what we're expecting. This is what we're expecting. Price must go below that level before we see any further sell. So that is for let's keep Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep rolling. Let's keep it 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 rolling. So once we see a break of price below this level, we add more position. Once we see a break of price below this area, we add more position for strong sell for the Australia. So having a level here, once I confirm that break, next week we add more position for the sell for Australia. We are still expecting our break on gold, also expecting the break. Once we see the break, we start looking for the sell. You can't sell from these support areas. You need the break below, then we start looking for the sell. You need the break below for gold, we test, start looking for sell. That is for gold. So let's stick to the Australia that has good pattern and good structure for sell. So let's stick to the Australia. So to sell the Australia more, expect more sell from the Australia USD. We are currently selling the Australia USD. If you are just joining us, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are not just joining us. So the market is still ranging for now. Yeah, still ranging. If you have any question, if you have any pair you want us to analyze for you, do that by dropping into the comment section. Do that. Drop it in the comment section. Or have any pair you want us to analyze for you. Or if you have any pair you want us to analyze for you, do that. You can drop it in the comment section. Any pair you want us to analyze for you. If you are not joining us, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. So let's keep riding the Australia to the downside. Let's keep riding the Australia to the downside. So we expect more sell from the Australia USD. Expect more sales. Expect more sales. Expect more sales. We expect more sales for these areas. So you can see our analysis are always accurate. Analysis are always accurate. And the Australia USD is going to our direction as predicted. So keep it's going. So if you're joining us, don't forget to like and subscribe. To expect more sell. Yesterday, the volatility yesterday on Australia was just too. Generally, not just Australia. Generally, we have very strong volatility, which triggered strong reversals that took a lot of people out of the market. Mostly people trading from the lower time frame. A lot of them have complained in this period that price is not that friendly. Trading the lower time frame because of these higher spikes. You have a spike or spike down, mostly from gold also. So I'm still encourage traders to do more of it, to trade the higher time frame. Just set and let it run. Like this Australia we just took now, we have to set it and let the market do its thing with our fixed stop loss. Once the market hits the turning point stop loss, we are good to go. If the market moves to our direction, we are good to go. So always stick to plan, always trade your plan, stick to plan, stick to your strategy, stick to it. Take it as your number one priority. Your trade plan should be your number one priority. Your stop loss should be your priority also. And always stick to your trade plan. Don't trade because you want to trade. Don't trade because you want to trade. You can subscribe because you're always live Monday to Friday. But I'm thinking of coming live twice a day now. I'm thinking of also coming live in the morning, coming live in the evening. So I'm thinking of doing that. I'm thinking of coming live in the morning, also coming live in the evening. So subscribe to this channel if you are new. So all my analysis are for long term. All my analysis are for long term. I'm a swing trader. So please do so to subscribe. Let's keep it rolling. Do well to subscribe. Do well to subscribe. Do well to subscribe. So let's keep it going. If you have any question that matters to your trading career, bring it up. Let's support you. If you have any analysis on any pair you want us to analyze for you also, you can also bring it up. Let's go. We are here to support you. We're here to support you. So why people find trading difficult? A lot of traders find trading difficult. Why? Because they don't focus, they don't stick to their trade plan, and they don't have a proper knowledge of the market, which is one strong issue most traders are facing. Once you don't have proper knowledge, what you don't have proper knowledge about, it becomes a problem to your life. What you don't have proper knowledge about, it becomes a problem to your life. So you better get the right education and have a good information about what you are embarking on. Trading is sweet, trading is good, but you need the right information. Let me not deceive you, you need the right information. You need the right information. You need the right information. Trading is then sweet and good, but you need the right information. So what I will say is this: don't try to learn trading on your own. Learning trading on your own is terrible. Always learn from a mentor, because the mentor will cut the process. So if it will take you 3 to 4 years, 5 years to learn on your own, but the mentor will cut the process. The mentor will cut the process to 6 months for you. Some people might be 6 months, or might be 1 year, some might be 3 months, 2 months. So if you are just joining, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any question or you have any purpose we want us to analyze for you, let me do that for you. So you can leave that in the chat box. The chat box is open for you. So always try to cut your training journey. Try to cut your training journey in a very easy way. Don't try to follow the process on your own. Get the right information from the right people, then you are good to go. Because most times, if we want to learn on our own, it might take us 5 years. From my experience, I learned on my own. It takes me years until I get access to a method before there's an improvement in my trading. So don't do that. Learn from a mentor. Reduce the stress. Reduce the money you waste to the market. Reduce the money you waste to the market. Reduce it. The money you waste to the market, reduce it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's keep selling the Australia USD. Before that call interruption, so we are discussing about trading journey. It's better you get a method than trying to pass through the process yourself. Passing through the process yourself, you will learn the hard way. Instead of cutting the learning curve, it will take you time for you to become a profitable trader, because you are doing it on yourself. Because you don't have experience, it will be very difficult. But once you learn it from someone that is doing it, the person will pass his experience to you. You pass his challenge, the difficulties pass through before you become profitable. The person passes it on to you. Then that will now make your learning curve faster and easy, because you have learned from the person. And secondly, a lot of people are making bad mistakes by learning from those social media influencers. They don't learn from the right people. That's one of the biggest mistakes some guys are doing. They are always focusing on those guys showing those flashy stuffs. But one thing for sure, the world believes on lights. The light says more. lies sells more. Lies sells more. So that's why a lot of people are always victim of lies. But if you are being genuine and straightforward, people don't believe you. So don't do that. Follow the right people that are giving you the right indication. So if you have any question, you can leave it in the chat box. Then if you have any pair you want us to analyze, also you can drop it in the chat box also. So cut your learning curve easy. Don't learn randomly yourself on social media, on YouTube and others. Learn from a mentor. Have a mentor, someone that will hold your hand and take you through the process. Someone that will make you to, at least within a period of 4 months to 6 months, you're already doing well, seeing the results. Not you learning on your own. That might take you up to like 6 years, 10 years. Some people might be 5 years, 4 years, because they are learning on their own, which is bad. So look for someone that has the experience already. Someone with the experience already to be a good one. Is someone who has the experience already and hold your hands. Trust me, before a period of 4 to 6 months, you will start seeing the reward becoming small. And before the 1 year click to 2 years, you start seeing massive results. So you have to learn from someone with experience, and don't follow somebody with flash content. Don't follow. We won't say follow a mentor, a good mentor. Look for a mentor that always have good years experience and have good trading history. Make sure you have followed that mentor for some period before applying to his program. So if you can watch most of my content, they are very unique and very okay. I always break out where we expect price to go for the week, and you can see that price always go to that particular direction. Price always moves to that particular direction because I have a good experience with the market and understand the market, and I know you, along with the experience and understanding of the market, to make things easy for you. So that's why I encourage you to pass through the process of a mentor than trying to learn it on your own. If you are trying to learn it on your own, you see Forex as a gamble, or you see Forex as a scam. No, it's because you are trying to do it on your own. Learn the right way and take the good approach, the right approach to learn. Use the right approach to learn. The right approach will help you. Apply the right approach. It will help you to go a long way. The right approach will go a long way. The right approach. So don't always try to learn on your own. Get a mentor. Let the person hold your hand, teach you the process. A mentor with good histories. So let's keep expecting more from the Australia. We still expect Australia to drop. You can see today we have a slow market day. So we have a slow market condition. So let's keep expecting Australia to drop. Let's keep expecting Australia to drop. Australia will drop. Let us keep expecting Australia to drop. So we are banking on the sell on the Australia. We have a quiet market condition, slow market condition. So let's be patient and wait for price to do as expected. So if you are just joining us, don't forget to like and subscribe. So most guys don't want to accept the fact that they have to learn on their own, the fact that they have to get a mentor. Trust me, if you get the right mentor, you will see how your trading will transform sharply. But don't just learn from everybody. We also know we have it. As I'm encouraged to get a mentor, we also know we have it. Some guys are some mentors are flashy mentors. They are just doing flashy things to scam people. They will not give you the right education. They will just give you wrong education. So know how to pick your mentor. Like if you want to get access to my mentorship is very cheap. I have a program for $200 where I will take you through for 1 good month for $200. With that, you see your results. With that, you see your results. With $200, you are good to go to join my mentorship. So let's keep the stream going. Let me check. So if you are not joining us, don't forget to like and subscribe. So we still expect Australia to continue to drop. Expect Australia to continue to drop. So as we are discussing, the mentor is your number one priority. Your mentor is your number one priority in case you want to learn. Don't start on your own. Get that mentor. I remember my experience when I was learning. I was learning on my own. It took me over 10 years to start seeing the profit surface, because we have profitability comes with a stage. In trading, profitability comes with a stage. You have the phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. We have different levels of the stages. So if you are a trader and you are learning on your own, you are watching YouTube video content and others to learn, my dear, it will take you a long time for you to really master the art of trading. It will take you a long time for you to master the art of trading. So it's better you get a mentor that will teach you how to trade. So trading is unique. It's easy when you have the right information. Trading is unique. Trading is really unique. Let me be sincere with you. Trading is unique. But what makes it unique is because the right information, the right knowledge of trading. That's what made trading unique. Trading gives you lifestyles, your freedoms, wherever place you want to go, the good cars you want to drive. So trading is unique. So if you have any question, you can drop it in the chat box. Then you can also like and subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe. Get access to quality analysis, get access to good signals, good trade ideas. You can join my Telegram to get that. So as we are discussing, I was just passing the process of doing it on my own. Just imagine, it took me over 10 years. Do you know what it's called 10 years? I just waste 10 years with no reward. because I passed the journey myself, which is a wrong thing to do. Don't try to pass it yourself. Whatever thing you want to do in life, you have people who have experience on it already. Go through that route. Get access to them. Get access to those people. Learn from them. Don't just do it on your own. A lot of people there was a man I also met on YouTube here. The man said he struggled for more than 20 years because he don't have the right information. 20 good years he was struggling on his own. He find it difficult to make profit on the market. Until he joined my mentorship, he says people start making profit. And also join my VIP, the people start making profit. So it's not encouraged, it's not advisable. So it's not to do that, it's not encouraging to do that. So it's encouraging to join, meet the right person to teach you, have access to quality education. Have access to quality education. That is the things that will sustain you in this Forex market. Because this market is brutal. Let me be sincere with you. This market is brutal. This market is brutal. You can only survive this market with quality education. You can only survive this market with quality education. Just imagine that man passed through that process of 20 years, no result. He said for 20 years he's just losing his hard-earned money. But until he get access to me and I educating, brought him to limelight. He's currently in my VIP group, making something also. So that is how it works. Don't waste that period. Instead of you to think of wasting it, get somebody to mentor you. Get someone to mentor you. Don't waste 3 years, 2 years, 4 years to learn trading, and you still don't have the results you desire, which is very, very wrong. So get a mentor. It might not be me, but look for someone that is okay, a good trader. But if you want to join my mentorship, you can get access to it. The link is also in the description below. 1 month is $200. To get a mentor is okay. Don't pass through that route where you stress yourself, where it will take you 3 years, 4 years, 10 years to learn a craft. Trading is a craft. Let me be sincere to you. Trading is a craft. Trading is a craft. Trading is a craft. Trading is the same thing as learning mechanic. It's a craft, but you need the right information to become profitable in that mechanic. You can see some mechanic, some plumbers, bricklayers. They don't have the right information, so their job quality is always poor because they don't have the right information. It's the same thing as trading. So trading is also a skill. With your quality information, the right mentality, the right risk management, the right trade plan, the right risk plan, you will become profitable. So trading is not that difficult as people see trading to be. Trading is not that difficult. But because we don't have the right information, we see trading as difficult. We look trading very, very difficult because why? We don't have the right information. So I will encourage you to get access to a good mentor, get access to the right education for you to become profitable as a trader. If not, you keep losing your hard-earned money to the market. I don't want that for you. I don't want that. That will be toxic to your health. That will be toxic to your health. That will be toxic to your health. So get a mentor and let the person take you through that journey of profitability. It might be 6 months, it might be 4 months, but get a mentor so that the person will take you through that process of profitability. Don't try to do it on your own. A lot of people find it difficult because they are doing it on their own. That's why they find it very difficult to become profitable as a trader. Don't do that. Don't do that. Get a mentor. Get a mentor. So get a mentor. We know in this market we are sometimes, like, see the current market condition now, you can see that the ups and down in the market is very high. The ups and down in this current market condition is very high. Why? Because of different news from Trumps and others, and the fundamental is what drive the market. So once we get a good concrete fundamentals, you see the market will start moving. Like this Australia I'm currently selling, I have a good information, a good data to back it up from my analysis. So let me break part of it to you. It's just a reversal trend before you can see possible buy again. Let me break it back down to you. So let me go to let's start from the weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame, we can see we have strong bullish trend on Australia. We have this strong bullish trend. Why? We have series of this lower low and this series of higher lows. So these higher lows are a strong bullish move. So long as you see this structure, we know that we are currently on what? The bullish move for the Australia. Then we can clearly see that price I'm coming. Let me pick this call. Let me pick. So the Australia, let's continue the analysis. The Australia on the weekly close on this resistance. You can clearly see we have price on the resistance 1 1, so which is currently pushing price down. So we expect price to come to this support area, then we can start looking for buy back to the top. So we can clearly see that now we can see we have clear analysis now for us to buy the Australia on the weekly time frame. So long we have this clear analysis on the weekly time frame, then we can now drop down to the 4-hour and the daily chart. So on the daily chart now, we can clearly see that price is currently building a downtrend structure for sell. Then we have a break of this level, so signal sell for the daily chart. Then we can see we have this as this double top, sign of reversal. Then we now have a lower low and a lower low, a lower highs. So this is a sign of reversal. So long we have this setup already, we can drop down to our lower time frame, which is the 4-hour chart, to pick for our entries. On the 4-hour chart, these areas are also important too. You have to know the structure of the market on the 4-hour chart. Have a lower low, higher low, then higher lows. You can see that price break below this level, which trigger a shift trend for us to sell the Australia. Then you can also see that now we now have a series of lower highs. So for us to sell the Australia, so we're expecting a drop on the Australia. So until we get to this weekly support area, Get it now? So this is how you make your analysis. This is how you make your analysis. So you focus on what the higher time frame is saying, because the higher time frame have powers, controls over the lower time frame. A lot of traders have problem with their trading because they focus more of their attention on the lower time frame. Trading for a living is a different thing entirely. You want to trade for a living. Like me, I do trading for a living. I just do trading. So if you want to trade for a living, you must learn to trade the right way. You must learn to trade the right way. Avoid unnecessary ways of trading. Avoid it. So we'll be ending in live by 11:30. So this live section will come in by 11:30. Then if I'm chance in the evening, I might come live back. If I'm chance in the evening, I'll be coming live again. So do well to subscribe and follow my analysis. Do well to subscribe. So if I'm chance, we'll come live in the evening. Let's see how this Australia will go. Let's see how the Australia will go. I know for sure I'm expecting good profit on this Australia. So for sure I'm expecting good return from the Australia. So if you have any question, feel free. Any pair you want me to analyze for you, feel free to ask your question. Feel free to ask your question. So feel free to subscribe by just joining us, and like and subscribe to this channel. So let's keep rolling with the Australia sell. Let's bank on it. So this week, a lot of basketballs on the market. Too many fundamentals. You can see price spiking up down. Multiple people trading gold. Gold that show a lot of people wonders this period. So we don't have a clear setup on gold now. So we are trading Australia. Once we get clear setup on gold, we can start selling gold. This current level where gold is now is not a good area to sell, because this level is a support level. It's not that a good area to sell. We need a break of this level. Once we see a break of this level for gold, then we can expect a sell opportunity. Let's look at the 1 hour time frame. So you can see the 1 hour also indicating this same level. So we need a clearer structure for sell for gold. We need a clearer structure for sell for gold. So we remain holding our Australia, which have a good structure. We are currently in small profits. As time goes on, you see it. So do well to like and subscribe. Do well to like and subscribe. Do well to like and subscribe to this channel. So do well to like and subscribe. So let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling. So I'll be right back. Let me pick. I'm coming. So I'm back. So I just get some tiger nuts for my health, because health is wealth. If you are making money and without good health, it's gone terrible. You have to take care of your health. Let me take some tiger nuts. So get a good mentor. Don't waste your time in this market. Good mentor is the way to your profitability. If you are not joining us, you can like and subscribe. Then if you have any pair you want us to analyze for you, do well to chat in the chat box. Reply. So But drink Tagano too. Okay. So do well to subscribe. You are new here. Help to sweat. You can see I'm taking Tagano this morning. So always get direct information. There was a guy I also met online. The guy is still struggling. The guy asked me a question. Say, did I have losing streaks sometimes? I said yes, I do have losing streak. Like for this week and last week, I have a losing streak. Does it mean that I'm not a profitable trader? No, I'm a profitable trader, but sometimes it's like that. When you focus more of your attention on the lower time frame, you have stripes, price doing up down. All the analysis I make during that period, they are still going to that direction. I noticed the random movement in the market was not that okay. I have to stay out of the market. Why? I want price to start flowing before I get him back. And today now I'm taking a new trade already. Why? Because I see flows on the Australia. I see price flow on Australia. So selling the Australia is not a bad idea. So that's the reason I'm selling the Australia now. And you can see that gradually Australia is already moving. I believe we make good money from this Australia USD. So trading comes with responsibility, and you must be equal to that task, which is the responsibility. You must be equal to it. You cannot make good profit from the market without the good information, which is the good knowledge about the market. So do well to get that good knowledge, and once you have that access to good knowledge, you become profitable. So who have any question can chat, leave your chat in the chat box. If you have any question, so let's keep expecting more sales on the Australia. Australia is already doing well. I see price already moving to our direction. Let's keep expecting more sales. Let's keep expecting more sales. Let's keep expecting more sales from Australia. Let's keep expecting more sales from Australia. If you have any question, you can leave it in the chat box. Any question? Any question? Any pair you want me to analyze for you, please leave it in the chat box. Let me do that. Any pair you want to analyze for you. You can see from all the pairs I have, this many pairs, I only trade the Australia. Why? Because it's the pair that meets with my criteria. You have to focus on the pair that meets with your setup. That is what we trade. Pair that meets with your setup criteria is what we focus our attention on. Don't trade every pair because you want to trade. Focus on pair that meets with your criteria, then you see the result. Don't trade every pair you see in this market. Focus on the pair that meets with that particular criteria. So you can see that Australia is what meets up to the standard of our trade plan. That's why we focus more of our attention on the Australia. So that's why we focus more on the Australia. Focus your attentions on the pairs. Okay, I'm currently trading Australia USD. Australia USD is what I'm currently trading. So you can see that we just focus on the Australia. Why? Because it's the only pair that meets up with our setup. With all the many pairs I have there, only Australia have the perfect setup for me to trade. So that's why I focus on it. So focus on the pair that meets with that standard. Don't trade every trade. Don't trade every trade. Focus on the pair that meets with your standard. Don't trade every trade. You get me now? Don't trade every trade. Focus on the pair that meet with your criteria. Don't trade every trade. A lot of guys want to trade everything in the market. You try to trade everything in the market, you always find yourself to blame because you have a lot of losses. So don't trade everything you see in this market. Focus on the one to focus on the right ones that meets your standard, your setup standard. So that is just the part. So don't trade every pair. Focus on the pairs that meet with your standard. And see, if you are just joining, don't forget to like and subscribe. You can see I'm not trading every pair. I just pick one pair that meets the standard of my trade plan. You just need one pair. You don't need multiple pairs. You just need one pair. You can see I just picked the Australia because the Australia meets my trade plan. That's it. So don't focus your attention on trading every pair. So don't trade every pair. Focus on the pairs that meet with your criteria. Don't trade every pair. So let's expect price to keep dropping. Expect price to keep dropping on the Australia. Let's expect price to keep dropping. Please do well to subscribe if you are just joining us. Do well to subscribe. You can see Australia is moving to our direction as predicted. Australia is moving to our direction as predicted. So let's keep riding the Australia to the downside. Let's keep riding the Australia to the downside. Australia comes with a good setup this week. It's one of the unique trades. So let's keep riding the Australia. So once we see our first target break, we had more position. Once we see this level break, once we see a break of this level today or next week, we had more position. So that's what we're expecting from the Australia. Once we see that level break, we had more position. So if you're just joining us, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're just joining us, don't forget to like and subscribe. So we expect more drop on the Australia. We expect more drop. Expect more drop on the Australia. Trading is not that difficult, but when you don't have the right information, it becomes difficult. Okay. So. To expect more sales from the Australia. Expect more sales. Expect more sales from the Australia. Expect more sell from the Australia. I'm supposed to sell good, but I don't have the 4 hours break yet. Once I get the 4 hours break next week, I will start to sell good. So So once we get the break, we start to sell the good. So we expect more sell for the good once we get the break. So we are currently coming to the level we are expecting price to break. So let's keep it. So expect price to break. In no time, expect price to break that level. Once we see the break, we look for a retest of that level, then we can start selling the good. Expect the break from good. But that why I want that level to break is that level is a support level, and I want a clear price below that level, so that level will now become a resistance. Then I can start selling the good. That then it will now be safer to sell the good from that particular level. It will now be safer. So for now, gold is one of the pair that is consistent in terms of movement. For now, gold is one of the pair that is consistent. Once you can get a clear bias on gold, just keep hammering gold. Just keep picking your profit on the gold. Once you can get a good bias. So once we get that break now, we'll look out for the retest. Then we can start looking for the good bias, the sell. So we're expecting more sales on the gold. If you're joining us, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to analyze any pair for you, you can drop it in the chat box. Any pair you want to analyze for you, you can do that in the chat box. Just indicate in the chat box, I'll analyze it for you. So the gold now, we expect a massive drop in. This level is a support. If not, I would have been on this sell from this area with my stop loss above this area. So we expect a massive drop from the good, because gold must reach this my target. I have a weekly target which I'm expecting price to reach. This level is my target on gold, so I expect price to drop to this area. So it may be next week, upper week, we'll see expect more drop on gold. So I'm a swing trader, I'm not a scalper. I always take my overall bias from the higher time frame. So I'm not a day trader, I'm not a scalper, I'm a swing trader. So my overall bias, I always take it from the weekly time frame, so that I will have peace of mind doing what I'm doing. So that is just it. So my overall bias still remain bearish on gold. So if you have any pair you want to analyze for you, you can leave it as a comment in the comment box, in the chat box. So do well to like and subscribe. Let's grow this channel together. At least I'm imparting good information, good knowledge. So let's support this channel. If this channel have in one way or the other bless you, please subscribe. So our Australia is going well as planned. Australia is also doing well as planned. Australia is doing well as planned. Who is with me on the Australia sell? Who is with me on the Australia sell? So who is with me on the Australia sell? So expect price to keep dropping. Expect price to keep dropping. Expect price to keep dropping. So we are currently selling the Australia. Expect price to keep dropping. We don't have any good fundamental today. Today we don't have any good fundamental. All the news we have today are all yellow impact news. Trump will swear in worship on Friday to lead US Federal Reserve. So expect more stronger dollar. The dollar will more stronger. Expect more stronger dollar. If you are just joining us, don't forget to subscribe, and if you have any question, just do that by leaving shout us in the comment. If you have any question, subscribe and also subscribe to get notification once anytime you are online. You'll be notified that we are live. So subscribe. Trading is unique when you have the right information. So why am I making profit on this particular trade now? I'm making profit because I have the right information, the right knowledge about the market. So which is what is bringing the profit to my pocket now. So this is what bringing money into my pocket now because of the knowledge I have. If you don't have the knowledge, you do the other way around. So look for the knowledge of the market, get access to the right knowledge, and stick to the right knowledge and trade your way to a better future. Okay. So it's that time. We call it today. Some chance by US section. I'm coming live again for like 1 to 2 hours. Some chance by US section. I'll be coming back to live. If you are not joining us, don't forget to like and subscribe. So once I come live by US section, you'll be notified. So see you guys. Have your day. Enjoy your day. So we keep sticking to our selling trade plan on Australia. So if I come back by US section, I will update you how the Australia has moved. I'll keep you updated. So see you guys later by the Australia section. By US section, see you guys by US section. So enjoy yourself. Have a lovely day.